Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm hoping to do something a little bit different than some of the other holiday party outfit videos that I've seen online. If you're new to my channel or you're not familiar with me or my style, at this point, I would consider myself more of like a minimal dresser. I tend to stick to neutral colors. I don't really wear a lot of patterns and things, and I just find it a personal preference. I find it easier. I don't think there's anything wrong with, wearing colors and patterns and stuff like that. I'm just sharing that that's not my particular style. And the reason I'm saying all of this is because I feel like for some reason when it comes to the holidays, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but maybe you agree with me, I feel like sometimes we feel the need to dress so far from how we do on a daily basis that it's almost like we're wearing a costume. So for example, even when I was playing around with outfits for this video, I found myself weirdly feeling the need to for example, dress in all the colors. So like a red sweater with cream pants and plaid heels. And while you may look at this outfit and be like, yes, it's a nice outfit. Of course it's a nice outfit. It also is so far from my core style and what makes me feel comfortable that it's just something that if I put it on for a party, I know that while I might look fine, obviously, I wouldn't feel my best self, which is I feel like what going to a party and having fun is all about, right? It's about feeling confident, having a great time with your friends and family. And so I wanted to put together a video of sort of holiday party outfits that aren't just your typical sparkly dress, the things that your brain immediately go to, frankly, that I was immediately going to when I was starting to put holiday party outfits together. And instead maybe are some more subtle party looks that if you have a style similar to mine, or you just like my style and you're wanting to kind of mimic it, that maybe you will like a lot more than your typical sort of party outfits. So that's a very long way to say that, yeah, these are a few outfit ideas that I've had for things that I want to wear over the holiday season for various events. I also wanted to have a few outfits that are varying in degree of formality, just because not every party is the same. It could be a party where it's an office party where you kind of still need to be in work attire, or you're just going to meet up with friends for drinks and it's sort of like a girls' night out holiday party. Or it's a really formal black tie party. I don't actually think, well, there's one outfit in here you could wear to black tie, but a lot of times I feel like parties are more and more so nowadays, especially on the casual side. So I definitely wanted to make sure I had enough sort of casual outfits in this video as well. So there's kind of a little bit of a trick that I found when I'm trying to create holiday party outfits, and every single thing I'm showing you is already in my wardrobe. I didn't buy anything special for this video. I'm very lucky because I do have a very large collection of formal shoes and clutches from Jimmy Choo and places like that. If you ever want to watch that video, I have a whole video dedicated to my Jimmy Choo collection. So I do have really great accessories, and that's actually my first big tip, is it's really easy to elevate and change the way that your clothes look if you just have the right accessories. So without really doing much shopping at all, if you just get a fun pair of heels and a little clutch bag, you can really transform pretty much every single item in your wardrobe. That's my tip number one. The other thing that I like to do, which I like to do this year round, but particularly for the holidays, is I really like to lean into different types of fabrics and materials to make an outfit interesting. So instead of relying on, sequins per se, I'm kind of hating on sequins throughout this whole video, sorry, but instead of going for a sequin, I really tend to lean in to materials that I love and love to wear, which is leather. If you're not into real leather, then of course you can wear pleather, but I just think that's a really nice way to add a more interesting texture to an outfit and will therefore make you look more interesting, in my opinion. So leathers are great. Knits are fantastic. Rich cashmeres. Another way I do like to mix things up a little bit and make things look a little more holiday-esque is to add in plaid. So that is my choice of holiday material. Again, you might love a sequin, and feel free, sprinkle in all the sequins you want. For me, I'm sure people hate plaid out there, but I really love a plaid. It screams holiday to me, but it's still a classic. And so you'll definitely see me sort of sprinkling plaid throughout and using that to kind of make things look a little more holiday-esque. And then the final thing is choosing a really rich color that screams holiday to you. So this doesn't necessarily need to be red. I think that's like the first thing our brain goes to, right? Is like red and green. I actually love a forest green, but forest green might not be a great color for you or your skin tone, or you just don't like it. So finding that one holiday color, it could be a really rich burgundy. Burgundies have been huge this year. It doesn't need to be like your stereotypical thing, but it could just be that one thing that makes the outfit look a little bit more special than just like a head to toe black look. Or maybe it's a head to toe black look, but it's adding in a really beautiful satin skirt. So these are all kind of tricks that I'm implementing in all of these different outfits. So I thought I would talk through each outfit, why I like the outfit, what I think is interesting about it, ways in which you could switch it up or change it up a little bit if you wanted to. And I'm going to start with the most formal, the most sort of obvious, and then I'm going to make my way into the more casual outfits that you could wear just over to a friend's house or a family member's house. That honestly, I think these are the outfits that probably you'll be using the most throughout the holiday season. So I hope you enjoy, and let's jump right into it. So when we think of holiday party, I feel like the most obvious things are thinking about dress, but for me, I love a suit. So definitely I'll be showing how to have a dress for like those really formal events where you just feel the need to wear a dress, but also if it's a really formal event, you can always wear a suit. And I personally feel really, really comfortable in suits, and I have a few go-tos that I like to pull out throughout the year. My first go-to, which thankfully has actually been a really, really big trend this year, and they're all over the place. I will try to link some of my favorites down below, just because the one that I'm showing you here is a suit that I've had for quite a while that I got on the RealReal. It's one of my favorites. It's a velvet suit from Frame. I love that it has the really traditional sort of tuxedo striping on the side, and it's just a very well-fitted, well-made suit. Again, I know I've said this 100 times on my channel, but the great thing about a suit, especially if you're traveling, is that you can break it up. So if I had, say, multiple events, I could wear the pants with a nice button-up shirt or a great silk top, or I could wear the blazer with jeans and heels. In fact, I'm even coming around more to the idea of breaking this suit up just because it is such an intense look to have both pieces together. But at least when you have a suit like this in your wardrobe, you have options. And because the suit is already such a statement in itself, I actually would pare this down. I really enjoy this actually with a little more muted like leather clutch and little shoes, but there's really no occasion where wearing a nice suit like this is not appropriate. So having a go-to suit for those really formal holiday events is always a great idea. And it's really great, in my opinion, that all these velvet suits were super popular this year, and honestly will probably continue to be. I don't think a velvet suit ever really goes out of style, in my opinion. Another suit that has been a go-to in my wardrobe, not that I'm as excited to wear it this year, I will say, just because it does feel like it's a lot, is this silk suit from L'Atelier that I have. Well, I guess that's more of a satin, but it is this gorgeous green color and this fabric. I think for me, if I would continue to wear this, which I will, I'm going to keep it in my closet, but the only thing that makes this a little for me is that it's just a lot going on, whether that's like the cut of the suit with the splits in the pants, or, you know, the oversized jacket and the color and the fabric. Like, I think this would be beautiful if this was black, maybe, but it's kind of just a lot for me. But I just did want to call out, in case it wasn't obvious to be watching this, that like you do have options other than a dress. However, loving this one particular dress. This is like one of my favorite more formal dresses. This is a dress that I got from Zara years ago, and I've had it in my closet because it's honestly just such an incredible basic staple. But what I love about this dress is I love, of course, the beautiful thick velvet material is very luxurious. But I love the cut of this. I love that it's a midi length. I love that it's a high neck. I love that it's a long sleeve. I mean, God forbid, this is a great funeral dress. This is a great holiday dress. You can really change the look of this dress depending on the accessories that you're putting with it. So for example, when I paired this with my big, and like, because this dress is so simple and conservative, I think the more fun you can have with accessories. For example, I paired it with these really big, chunky Jimmy Choo heels. I mean, there's all kinds of knockoffs and other versions of this type of shoe, but having like, you know, a big platform shoe, I think actually balances out sort of the demureness of the dress really beautifully. And then this really fun, like super, super sparkly clutch with it, I think just adds a fun little pop to it. But because the dress is something that is a cut and a feel that I'm very comfortable in, I would be very excited to just throw something like this on and wear it to a party, because it's not too far off from my everyday, if you know what I mean. So having like a great sort of black basic dress that you can then switch it up with your accessories, I think is like the way to go. This one is technically a suit, but because it's not in what I would call like an evening fabric, it's not in a satin or a velvet, it's a little more casual, but I love this wool material that it's made out of. And if you do want to look a little more formal for, say, like an office party, going like day to night, I think this is a really great option. This is a new purchase actually from Mango. And again, I actually love both parts of this separately. So for example, I've been wearing this black skirt a ton with just cute little booties and then a black sweater. You have that formality because of the long skirt, but it's also still casual at the same time. It's got a very muted color palette, which is great. And yeah, I just love the richness of the materials of like the black cashmere with that beautiful wool. I also love the like statement slit in the skirt, but yet it's also still really conservative, especially if you wear it with tights underneath. So you're kind of playing with that, you know, there's interesting shapes to it, but it's still like very, very conservative and appropriate for pretty much any scenario. Be really, again, great for an office party or something. I also love actually just wearing this blazer on its own. I think having a cute cropped blazer like this looks so good with a pair of leather pants. And so that's actually a good segue into the next sort of category, is having, you know, drinks with friends or like a casual party. My go-to, and I feel so good about any one of these outfits, is like a really fun pair of pants with just a little top and some heels and a clutch. It's sort of like, this is like the go-to formula, I feel like. And then you can have this in a bunch of different colorways and a bunch of different styles. My preference, as you all will know, is that I love a leather pant. I think it looks super cool and edgy and modern. So for me personally, this is really my go-to. But if you remember that in my Zara haul video, I actually had these really incredible satin pants, and I was like, I'm not gonna keep them. They're way too oversized. I bought an extra small. I lied and I ended up keeping them and getting them altered. So I got them to come in a lot better at the waist, and I just paired this with this very simple Zara little 3/4 knit cream top, little Jimmy Choo gold bag, and then just some simple heels. And I really just let the pants sort of do all the talking, but I just love the relaxed fit of them, the fabric. I'm super comfortable in this outfit, yet I still think it looks really nice. Honestly, this would be such a cute little like Christmas day going to church outfit. You know, could again be it could still be a night outfit, but I do love that like light satin pant look with the cream sweater. I think that's what makes it feel really holiday without like hitting you over the head with it. And then for more nighttime things, even though of course you could certainly wear these during the day, but like I said, I love a leather pant. I love I cannot say them, but the Goldie recycled leather pant is one of my absolute favorite pants I have of all time. I love wearing these pants with my little Jimmy Choo pointy booties. So going for just that really streamlined look, I think is super cool, super sexy. I feel very confident when I wear these. If I really wanted to make them a little more holiday-esque, so maybe black and gray is a little bit too boring, then I can add in, I have these really gorgeous plaid heels from Manolo Blahnik that are little mules that I think looked really nice with the blazer and then the pants. Again, I feel like you just need to pick like one or two things to really stand out and then let everything else just kind of fade into the background. And I feel like with these little fun mules and then the pants, like everything else is just supporting the outfit and not like fighting with the outfit, if that makes sense. Same with, I could downplay this a little bit more if you don't like the gray blazer, having this with a, you know, black cashmere turtleneck for like a head to toe black look. I feel more comfortable wearing my really shiny Jimmy Choo clutch with this just because the rest of the outfit is pretty sleek and sophisticated. And then again, you have the leather pants that I love. So this is kind of like my safe outfit. Like if someone invited me to a party where maybe I didn't know a lot of people or something, I think it's always good to have like a go-to outfit where when you just don't feel confident or you don't really feel like wearing anything else, that this is the one thing you can grab from your wardrobe that you know is you and represents you and that you're gonna feel good in, like this would be that outfit for me. If you're not a leather pants person, which I understand not everyone is, I just have a fascination with them and I just love them, but some people, you know, might not like that look. It might be a little too edgy for them. You can take this exact same outfit and switch it out with a beautiful little satin skirt. Actually, this is a fully silk skirt from Quince that I actually have in two colors, in black and in a beautiful little cream color. But I think switching that out for the leather pants instantly is also just a really beautiful look as well. And then again, if you're not into a head to toe black look, you could switch it out even further. And I've had on here a beautiful burgundy sweater from Quince and then really beautiful burgundy boots and then having the black skirt in the middle. And this is a nice little pop of like holiday color. You have a rich color, but you're also really grounded in the fact that you have really simple silhouettes too. So this is also a nice outfit. Probably not my favorite of the bunch, but again, if you're not into leather, then this is kind of a good alternative for you, I feel like. But if you are into leather, like I am again, oh my gosh. I think it's also fun to play around with different colors of leather. So again, if you had a really rich burgundy leather, I think that would be so cool to play with in an outfit like this, where maybe instead of kind of do the opposite, right? Where instead of having the burgundy on the top and the bottom in the sweater and the boots, you could have the burgundy leather pants and then a black sweater and black shoes. I think that'd be such a beautiful outfit. Unfortunately, I don't have any burgundy leather, but I did get this beautiful new pair of brown leather pants from the H&M premium line. I love these. I've been on the hunt for some brown leather for so long, and I just think these are really nice because again, like the brown is a little more day, so these could be day or night, but still really special and very like rich looking. The brown, I mean, pairs with just an incredible amount of things. I've actually paired it with this really beautiful silky satin top from COS that I had that has both, you know, black tones and brown tones in it. It's got a little bit of a plaid color check to it, which is fun. Very, very subtle, so you can barely see it. But I think that mixed with this gorgeous brown leather pant with just a little heel and a clutch. In fact, I actually had these incredible brown and black glitter Jimmy Choo heels that I think are so great to wear with this, because you just get that little special pop underneath of the pant that you weren't quite expecting. So I've really been enjoying actually playing around styling those with these. One outfit that I was not expecting to like, because it kind of makes me look like a tree, literally, is actually, this was like one of my favorites, and it's these brown leather pants with these beautiful glittery Jimmy Choos just poking out of the bottom. And then one of my favorite sweaters of this season, this green, really rich cashmere sweater from Nadam. I love this sweater. I think the green screams holiday, but not like too much so again. And then pairing it with that brown leather is like a little bit unexpected. And then with the beautiful shiny brown shoe underneath. I just think it's a really fun, casual, but really nice looking outfit still. I love that the sweater's a little oversized too. It makes me feel really comfortable, especially because I feel like sometimes, especially right now, because I feel like no one's really dressing up anymore. If you walk into a party and you're wearing heels, you might be like, oh, I'm like too dressed up or whatever. But when you pair heels and a leather pant like that with something oversized like this big sweater, I feel like it's a nice contrast. So it actually just, you just look like that cool girl that like she wasn't even trying. She just threw on a pair of heels, threw on a sweater, and she just looks like easy breezy. And I just love outfits like that. So I was pleasantly surprised when I tried on this little combination. I thought it was like super, super cool looking. But that's a little trick too, is if you're worried that you're like a little too dressed up, go for more of like an oversized element to kind of balance out any of the more dressy sort of prim proper elements like a shiny heel or something. Also, hopefully you all can see this, but I love going for like a monochrome look as well, because it takes something that honestly just on its own. So for example, this green sweater, you don't necessarily look at this green sweater, and also the sun was setting when I filmed this. I'm so sorry. I hope you can pick up on these tones, but I promise this is an all green look here. But honestly, like taking something like a green cashmere sweater like this, it doesn't immediately scream Christmas to you on its own. Thankfully, I don't really want it to. But when you pair it with a, you know, green trouser and then you have this beautiful green monochromatic look, I love doing that. I think that's a really fun way to kind of inject a bit of holidayness without it being like too much, because I have both of these things and I would wear them in my closet anyway. But playing up this sort of monochrome look, I think is really fun and really chic, especially when it's like a fun sort of holiday color like that. Okay, so now let's talk about the plaid, inserting plaid, because this is an art. It's not that hard though, I will say. There's many different kinds of plaid. It doesn't have to be just this like really over the top color. This is one of my favorite outfits, to be honest. And there's not even really a single thing about this that says Christmas. It does scream formal, party, cool, which is again why I love it, because I think it's a little bit unexpected. I have had these plaid pants from a brand that I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I will leave them linked below. I bought them off of Very Shop, which to be honest, I don't even know if Very Shop exists anymore, but I used to really love them back in the day. And I'm pretty sure this is a brand from Copenhagen, and it's a set actually. But I love these pants. They're like a pajama flannel, and I really loved pairing these beautiful pants, just letting these kind of be the star, the plaid star, wearing again with those really shiny, cool Jimmy Choos just kind of poking out from underneath of them. And then there's just really simple gray top from Mango and a little simple leather clutch, and just letting that be the outfit. Just letting that be. And having this cool plaid sort of funky oversized pant. Again, the pant is the star. And so letting that really shine and then letting everything else be really understated. I just felt so comfortable and so cool wearing this outfit. This is definitely going to be a go-to. This might be my Christmas night outfit, or maybe even New Year's outfit, to be honest, if I'm having a more sort of casual New Year's at home, which I most likely will be. I just thought this was so beautiful, like such a cool outfit. Also, if you really wanted to make it look a little more formal or daytime, then you could put on a black cashmere sweater with this and my little Lady Dior bag. So you don't always have to wear clutches. If you're like, I don't have a clutch, I don't want a clutch, then having a bag that has more oversized embellishments, or like this one, for example, has the beautiful quilting and it has the really nice gold hardware on it. That to me screams a little more holiday and a little bit more formal, and is really nice to inject into an outfit, especially during the day. So I'm definitely be wearing my little Lady Dior bag a lot more for holiday type stuff, just because I feel like it gives it that little bit of a vibe without, again, being holiday per se. So one of my favorite blazers that I like to start incorporating into things, and this is a fun blazer because honestly you can really wear it daytime or nighttime. I think this, if we had office holiday parties, which we really don't have them anymore, I would definitely wear this to it, because again, having a blazer means that it's formal, means that it's conservative, which I think is great for an office environment, but it's still fun. The plaid adds a little bit of playfulness to it in my opinion, and I just think this colorway of plaid, that really like forest green and navy and black, I think is so chic. And this was a Diane von Furstenberg blazer that I got from the Real for something like $20. I'm not even joking. And so that's the other thing too, is the Real has some really great finds. I got the plaid Manolos from there as well. So if you're looking for just like fun ways to insert things into your wardrobe, definitely, especially in the off season, look for some of this stuff and then put it aside and keep it for the holidays, because you'll be really happy you did. But anyway, I love this blazer. I love that it cinches in at the waist, and because it's a little more prim and proper, I definitely always try to make sure that I'm pairing it with something that's not going to make it feel too prissy or too old, especially because you are in a party atmosphere, so you want it to be fun and cute. And you know, I mean, it's not gonna be sexy, don't get me wrong, but you just want it to be like look and feel cute. However, I also think this could be paired up really nicely with a wider leg trouser just because it does cinch in. I enjoy wearing it with like a wide leg pant as well. So having a little plaid blazer, plaid shirt. Plaid shirt can go a little lumberjacky, almost too casual. So I think that's what I also enjoy about the plaid blazer, is that it adds some structure and there's a nice juxtaposition there, but yeah. So the final kind of like party outfit go-to that I really love is that simple combination again of like a black tight and a boot and my wool black skirt from COS that I love so much, and just a little sweater. There's a million different ways to sort of have combinations of this. And if you want to tie the plaid back in, I actually just got the most incredible Mongolian cashmere plaid wrap that is black and gray. Again, going with the neutral colors, but then a little bit of the pattern. And I've been wearing that wrap with, again, my Lady Dior bag. The nice thing about outfits like this is that they can go from day to night pretty easily. So during the day, I would wear this with like my little Stuart Weitzman 50-50 boots, which I love that are having a comeback, by the way, because I love these boots. These are like the most comfortable boots ever, and I love that they're becoming popular again because I think they're super flattering on the leg, and they're really great for outfits like this where you just want to have very streamlined look and then this beautiful scarf. So that's such a great daytime outfit, but then it's quite easy in my opinion to elevate it a little bit for the night times. You can keep everything the same, little black cashmere top, wool skirt, tights, but then just add in this really cute little booty. Like I have these really great Jimmy Choo booties that have almost like a necklace thing, like around the ankle, really embellishment. So they just kind of pop a little bit. I think that's really, really cute. If I wanted to jack up sort of the holiday appeal even more, I could add in back that like green cashmere sweater so that I have something cute on my feet, and then the cute green sweater. But again, just kind of, you don't have to. You don't have to keep adding in all these little bells and whistles, but I just think that would be a very cute outfit as well. So those are kind of all the different outfit combinations that I've been playing with for the holiday party season. I like doing this because I like figuring this out ahead of time. It really stresses me out trying to pick out an outfit in the moment. Sometimes, if you're good at that, I'm very jealous. I'm not good at that. And then I just end up freaking out and reaching for the same thing, and then I end up wearing the same thing all the time. So that's another piece of advice I would give, is maybe after you watch this video, go play around in your wardrobe a little bit. Set aside like 30 minutes, an hour, and just be like, okay, what do I want to wear this holiday season for formal stuff? And just play, pick it out, take some photos in the mirror, and then be done with it. Because right now, looking back on all this stuff, I feel really good about the little outfit combinations I've put together, and it makes me excited. It makes me really excited for events, and it makes me excited for parties and for formal occasions and stuff. So yeah, it just gives you a sense of excitement instead of dread. Because you're like, what am I gonna wear? But yeah, hopefully this helped, and I will leave everything linked in the description box below. And if something's not available, or you know, it's something old I've had in my wardrobe for a while, I will try to leave something similar below. But again, I think a lot of these outfits you can honestly create with things that you probably already have in your wardrobe. So there's really no need to go out and just buy all this new stuff. So yeah, hopefully you find some goodies and some fun ways of repurposing what you have, and I will see you all in my next video.